Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Monday the 18th of November. It is 37 degrees out here. I think it got around 34, 30, yeah, because it was 34 at one point. Chrissy took the kids to school, and she said it was slushy ice when she came back. Danny's out here snooping around for stuff. But literally the rain was what woke me up this morning. Just pounding rain. I can't believe as it's time for us to take off, I'm standing here and it's not pouring down rain. Poor Christy and them kids, they got soaked going to and from the car, getting ready for school. It was just typhooning. But anyway, it's a Monday. It's time to go to work. Hope you're looking for moles down there, Danny, because they popped up 2 more times over there by that sidewalk I was showing you last night. But anyway, let's roll to work. Let's get this one done. 41 degrees and partly sunny. There's blue skies are all around us.
They just need to come over here.
The entire drive here, not one drop of rain fell out of the sky, shockingly. But the windshield wipers never stopped.
Yeah.
The freeway was absolutely soaked. Yeah. So it's just a mud fest all the way back. Just all you getting is road grime water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, terrible.
Yes.
But for the most part, everybody was safe and cordial and nothing too crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah, that daggum Monday. I was just thinking that roll back around on us.
Sneaky as ever.
They come too dang quick.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go in here and see what lies before us.
Alright.
Alright, well, have yourself a wonderful Monday.
You too, hubby.
Alright, we'll see you as the day goes on.
Alright.
Alright, love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Still hasn't dripped a drop since we got to work. I have a 24 G310R that's scheduled for today. Should have already been here. But anyway, first service on that. And the BMW computer's still down, so I'm actually going up there to let them know, you know, if and when, or if the guy's already showed up, it's not going to be able to be reset because it's going through an ISTA update, which tells me it has internet connection, but I may be just seeing the mimic of what's going on from the BMW server at corporate and the computer, because the software is installed on the server and then it gets installed locally, so that doesn't mean I have internet connection. I have internet, but it's just not through the ISTA diagnostic software. It's the craziest thing. Anyway, fixing me a little instant hot chocolate and discuss that with Matt and them upstairs. Beautiful out here at the moment. Cloudy, but beautiful. Well, my 11 o'clock appointment didn't show up. And that thing's a long ways from being done. So I'm not going to know. I'm pretty sure what it's doing. It's going through our network, nothing to do with the internet. Well, one of the things in the middle of that, even the IT guys at BMW can't mess with it. It kind of basically locks you out of Vista. And I didn't set it. I ignored it, kept closing out of it on Friday. Well, you can only ignore it so much, and it's just going to say, I'm not going to ask you this time, I'm just going to do it. And that's literally where we're at right now. But I did some random guy doing some kind of video. I think he's doing something on this camera, the Action 5 Pro. And anyway, he was just randomly pops out. He goes, look, he goes, you're probably wondering what kind of mic I'm using, wondering how this is sounding so good. So he shows, and he's got a DJI Mic 2, the wireless microphone I love using on this thing. And he goes, I found these things, a little cheap. I think they're like $6 or $7 a piece. Maybe it was $9. I don't remember. It was cheap enough I bought 2 of them. And anyway, just plug this into the wireless mic, and that little boom mic, that little tiny thing is amazing. I remember doing the motovlog stuff, the cheap little microphones that we would buy, you know, trying to make the mics work in our helmets and stuff like that. I mean, really cheap. I mean, you ordered them and it came in like a 6-pack or something for less than $10. And some of those things would work absolutely fantastic. You always carried extras with you because, you know, they can only bend so many times before they don't work anymore. But anyway, let's see how this thing works. So, but it adds an extra piece to your otherwise very small mobile setup. And I don't know how well the little foam thing's going to work. The DJI mic has a dead cat that they refer to it, that you put on there, that works absolutely phenomenal. I've been out there recording with you guys, and the wind is just crazy, and all you get is that kind of a deep enough that you can tell that there's wind. If I was using this Action 5 out in the open, it would just wipe it out. But we'll give this thing a try. I'll pull the mic out, and I don't know if I need to change any settings with the mic when I do that. I have never plugged an external mic into a wireless mic. We'll play with this for a second. So here's the DJI Mic 2 set. Comes with a little battery charging case, and then it's got the setup so you can plug it into lightning port or USB-C. You have a controller for it all, or like in this case, I just steal one of the mics out of it. And this is the windsock I was telling you about. That thing is amazing. They work so good. And the other ones it's like a bayonet thing. You had to click them in, and now you just bop them in what is now your connector for a mic. So let me just fire this thing up and get it paired with this, and I'll just do a quick run with the mic by itself, and then we'll try with the mic with the little boom box. First thing you gotta do is you gotta switch it to Bluetooth. There we are. And I'll connect it to this right quick, and it just connected by itself. So bam, we're using the external mic, using this little Bluetooth. It's got a little clip, and it'll slide into hot shoes and stuff like that. Like on this, I have a hot shoe set up on this little pole, and I just put it on the bottom of the pole, and I'm talking to you with it in my hand. Maybe I'll take a picture of all this together. But let's see what happens when I plug the microphone into it. See if this sounds any different. Oh, it's even got if you got the style that locks, it's got the little screw. Oh, that's nice. Like Rode and some of those, they got where you can lock the mic into place so it doesn't accidentally pop out. Ooh, that peaked the audio. Now, how does this sound with the little microphone attached? From what I heard from that guy, I'll have to lower the levels. It's trying to peak pretty good there. You can have 3 different sounds. The Action 5 by itself, the DJI Mic 2, and the DJI Mic 2 with the little attached mic. Yeah, it peaks real easy though. I would have to lower the volume a little bit. It's like just touching the orange. Well, let me know what you think about the difference in that. How does that work? I may like it and may use it. And I think I can still slip it in my hot shoe thing here. Spin it around. Yeah, that'll work. Heck yeah. So I adjusted the gain. Although when I restarted the thing, it zeroed the gain back out. So for the microphone. So I have the DJI Mic 2 with the, what was it, Movo? Yeah, Movo mic attached to it. I like that. It has a nice clean sound to it. That sounds really good. That was well worth the purchase. But all it has is a little foam thing as a windsock. I don't think it's windy out here. Oh, this is something I've never tried to do with the camera to see how it even works. It's a digital zoom, so it's probably going to look terrible. So I might push and hold to zoom. That's 2 times zoom on it. Wonder how digital that looks. It's probably horrible, huh? Usually digital zoom is. But I like the mic. I love the sound coming out of it. Look at this. Some blue patches and the sun even trying to sneak out on us. Wonder how this is picking up. I can see the mic levels. It's not peaking. I think I went minus 7 dB. Maybe go a little bit more. It does seem to be kind of high on the register, but I like it. I like the way it sounds. This DJI, this Action 4 or 5 Pro, does a good job of correcting the white balance. I mean, it's, needless to say, it's better to fix it, set it at a white balance, and let it go with that. But I like the auto. If I can leave everything in auto, I absolutely will. I think I have to lower that dB just a little bit, because if I said something loud, I would smoke right over it. I think I can actually adjust it while we're recording here too. It's 7. We'll just go all the way to minus 10. Does that sound any better? That looks about the same levels as the mic 2 without the mic attached to it. But it would drive me nuts that every time I boot the camera off and on, I have to reset the gain. There was a thing about that. I think you go through and reset the camera. I think it was a glitch in the last firmware update. I'll play around with it and see how it works. But then you got to go through and reset everything that you've set in the camera. You got to start all over. That's never fun. Nope. Didn't have to do anything. It held it. I don't know why it didn't hold it the first time. But yeah, it's staying at the minus 10 dB. So anyway, just goofing around with this thing. It seems so funny with that little mic kind of poking up out the backside there. I feel like it's fragile or something. But when I'm vlogging, I got the thing in my hand. I don't have a mirror. I can show you how I'm doing this. Yeah, no way I have to go in the bathroom. I'm not going in there and recording. So let me go upstairs and see if I can scurry up something to do here. Maybe PDI a bike or something, or assemble one and PDI it. But we're already getting to a point where we're stacking up pretty bad on motorcycles, so we'll see. I'm back to the no microphone. This is just the internal mics on the Action 5 Pro. But I couldn't resist the blue skies and the sun trying to pop up here. We like that. So I just got a crazy wind warning. 50 mile an hour winds up in up from here in Toledo for our area up there. It's kind of scary. Kicks in starting at 2 p.m. until 4 a.m. It scares me as Christy and the kids losing power when I'm not there to hook up generators and stuff. So, scary. Let's see if I can record this without catching a radio that's playing in the background. Look at the size of this monstrosity. This is a Can-Am. Thing is massive. Got the tracks on it. It's the Maverick X RS. Look at all that. That's impressive. The size of this thing. I mean, literally, I can just walk right underneath it. How cool is that? Oh, I hope that music doesn't show up. Wow. It's pretty crazy how big those side-by-sides can get. They are absolutely nuts. But man, what a great thing to go exploring with your family and stuff. That would be awesome. But, good Lord, you're not going to go trail. I mean, it's like these 6x6s. You're not going to go trail riding with this thing. Or even that big Can-Am. They're just way too big. But, you know, out beating around in the snow and wide open places like the dunes and stuff like that, you'd have a good old time. That thing got totaled out a while back. No one ever come picked it up. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes the insurance do weird things. That one got totaled out. Insurance never... It still sits here. Makes you wonder sometimes why. Ended up never going upstairs because of the pouring down rain. I'm going up to see what... I think it's a Kawasaki Versus or something they're bringing in that I'll do a service of some sort tomorrow. I'm just gonna go up there and inquire. There's ATVs. Hopefully this rain will stop, but look at that darkness. It's still coming. These guys upstairs shut the door. It must be cold back there. It is cold. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's got a bite to it. Guess I'll shut this back door here too. I was just reading a comment from Doug, and he ordered some quad lock stuff for his Pan America. I don't know. It seems like I talked about this. I wanted to talk about it. I'm not sure if I got sidetracked and never discussed it. But all this month, quad lock. I don't know if that's for everybody because I'm subscribed to their thing and have purchased things from them. But I think it's for everyone. There's 30% off everything this month. So Black Friday is all month. It's kind of what we've been doing here too. The month of November is Black Friday all month. Everything's on discount. But anyway, I ordered because I looked at my old orders and I didn't order. I thought I had got the black one, or almost seems I got the plastic. I didn't. That chrome mount. There's a black, and they call it the Pro version. The regular mount is plastic, which would probably be fine, but I like the aluminum. It's anodized black aluminum. Let's order another one of those. I went ahead and ordered another. I don't know if you see my little subtitle in there yesterday, but that the one that mounts to the perch bolts on the Harleys. Actually, it fits several ones. Those holes are slotted. That's one of the pieces that's still in its box that I can't find at home. And I've got like a ball end thing for, you know, like using ram mounts where you get a little ball extension. There's several things. Can't find any of that stuff. But anyway, I ordered 2 vibration dampeners so I could have one on 2 additional bikes if I wanted. And anyway, I bought a whole selection of stuff. Actually, I'm not gonna open that up. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Jesus, even with the discount with tax and everything, it was like $150. I think that might be more than what I paid for all the other stuff. I don't remember. I have to look at the price, but 30% off. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good hit. So I ordered extra stuff. So, and hopefully, Lord help me. At some point I can figure out where the original stuff's at. I can picture in June. It was mid-June, like literally I think it was the 15th of June is when I went out there and finally decided how I was gonna. I went out there, piddled around with the bar mount or the perch mount and stuff like that, and I didn't like how that was going to line up. But I stuck all that stuff back in the original boxes. You know, I'm good at keeping stuff in their boxes. And then the chrome one that I used, it comes in a nice little box, and you got all this assortment of the different size, you know, the little rings that go inside that, you know, fit the different bars. And the bars on the Pan America at the base in between the two bar mounts is 31 millimeters or 32 millimeters, I believe. And there's two of the larger ones that are 32 and I think a 34. Good Lord, what bar has a 34 millimeters? But anyway, I got all this stuff. Looks like these 1300s are, I think the 1200, 1250s were doing the same thing. I don't remember if they were quite, were they the pro taper style bars? They could have been. But I would imagine that's probably about 32 millimeters too. But hopefully I can lay that there in a way that my chin mounted GoPro you can see. So there's 365 of these batteries in Germany, and it only takes about a week or so to get something from Germany. So we don't know if the original order, literally it was April 4th of this year, and it shows it's still on order, but nothing. But yet there's none in the States, but there's 365 of them in Germany. Well, at least as of last Friday. So Kelly's trying to order another one, cancel the one we have on order and order another one. Speaking of BMW, Kelly's trying to, he goes, what is a alignment pin? What do you mean alignment pin? So she has a picture pulled up. Well, it's the, I'll show you. It's for locking boxers down when you're doing valve adjustments or anything, doing motor work, anything that requires locking the crank down. And so anyway, she has what she goes. One of these showed up, I think earlier this month or last month, and I go, well, maybe it's something new. It looks like it was auto ship from BMW. I said, well, maybe it's something new for the 1300s, but 1300's been out for a while. Why would we just now be receiving it? But so she gave me the part number of the one she's looking for that just showed up, and guess what? It's the same part number. I said, Kelly, I've got that thing down in the BMW box. It's been there since 2016. I said, it's like you can't break it, and I don't know how you would ever lose something like this, but no, still got the original tool. Hasn't been replaced. Haven't needed another one. It's just me down here, so I don't need more than one. I can't do valves on two bikes, or I don't need to have the crank locked on two bikes at the same time. But anyway, so she's gonna try to sort it out. That's what she's been doing, is sorting out just crazy anomalies with part stuff. It's amazing. Anyway, it's a quarter till, well, about 14 till. Gonna bounce out and wish us luck on this crazy drive home. It's supposed to be a big windstorm up north, so hopefully it's not there, or it hasn't made it there yet. I don't care what it does in the middle of the night, as long as we don't lose power. We lose power, we lose water and heat. Good Castle Rock, and its Christmas colors are already starting here. That's very nice. I love these little small towns. Every time I come by here, I talk about that hardware store. I think it's just packed.
All the cool stuff they got in.
Yeah.
Look at the giant gnomes. Did you see?
Yeah. Just like the old-fashioned, what were those things called? It was a hardware store that just did everything. And they did really well up until Walmart's came about.
Yeah, Walmart's.
They
great,
wiped out a
but
bunch
it
of
took
stuff.
out a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Cascade Select. I don't know if you can read that. You probably can't read it because of the kind of the wide angle of this thing. Look at the old fluorescent lights still in here, and the old wooden ceiling in here. That thing's old. That's cool looking. I'll pull Mama up front here. Just a couple things she had to grab. Rainy days. Just show you a little something here, how that super night mode, it brightens it up, but it has a hard time dealing with bright lights. Well, now that it's in the bright lights, that's not bad, but you definitely see more in that super night mode. But it can't handle the bright light. That street light in the corner up there is just wiping it out. Now if I point at it, they can deal with it, but just experiment. Well, hello there, YouTube. A lot of rain coming home, but oddly enough, the last part, we stopped in Castle Rock, hit a grocery store there. The last part wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It was nice and smooth.
Nice.
And, not a bunch of trucks, and it was nice. That little town of Castle Rock with the Christmas lights, that's always pretty.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how well any of that came out with a sports camera. Action cam as it may be. But I think that'll be the end of today. How about that? We'll roll out on that.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Tuesday or Wednesday.
Again. Alright. I reckon we'll see you in the morning.
See you then.
Alright. Thanks for watching now.
Yes.
Bye-bye.